Yeah, Oliver, I've told you about playing that game before, haven't I? Find another game to play.
I'm watching this.
Find another thing to do, please. Not Happy Wheels. So yeah, for those of you that don't know, this is my charge board. I have a 6-socket plug along here, along with a power switch, so I can turn everything off and turn it all on all at the same time. So this one here, as labelled, does the USB hub, which is this one over here, and this hub has switches so that I can turn each thing off individually. So I don't have to have them all. I can have them all plugged in, but I don't have to have them all powered. This one here is an iPhone 5 or iPhone 6 charge lead, and the rest of them there are Android leads. This one here is the power supply for my Canon camera charger. This one here is a 5-volt 1-amp USB charger, which I have that one separately because that one is slightly more powerful than the USB one, because the USB one only puts out between sort of 400 and 500 milliamps. So this one I use for my phone, so it can charge my phone a lot quicker. This one here is the official HTC charger, which I use for various other devices for charging. And this one here is linked over to my new Tronic charger. I do actually have the old Tronic charger over here. I've had this one for I'd say well over a year now, so it still works pretty good. Charges everything as you would expect, but basically because I have that many flashes and stuff now, I like to be able to charge all of the batteries and stuff quickly. So combined with this one and the new one, I can charge 12 batteries simultaneously, and this one also has the added function that I can charge you know, batteries out of phones and things like that. So basically these pins move about, so I can change the position of these pins, and then this is adjustable, so I can do different sizes of batteries, and then if they're really small I can turn that round and do really small ones. And for those of you that are wondering what that noise is, my dog is currently trying to attack all of the shadows. My dog has been going nuts recently, attacking shadows and random things on the floor and walls. So what I'm going to do now with this one is I've turned it over, and you see these little feet here. Well, basically in here used to be these little rubber or cushioned pads. So I've taken those off, so the profile of the bottom is a lot thinner. Because what I'm going to do is I'm going to try and stick this up onto my charge board with this stuff, which is this Petax adhesive assembly tape. Now it says on here that it is rated for up to, see, one roll will hold up to 50 kilograms. So this is nowhere near 50 kilograms. I wouldn't even say it was half a kilogram. So I'm going to put this on here. I'm basically going to put a layer of it along here, and then sort of a strip of it along here. I'm not going to be covering any of these bits because this is how the heat from the capacitors that are inside here basically gets out, and you don't want to stop the heat from, especially a charger, from not being able to get out and cool itself down. It does have extra bits on the side, and also one thing I forgot to point out, on the side it actually has an extra USB charger, which I'll be able to use for any miscellaneous sort of products. So I'm going to get this on and see if this will actually stick it up or not. so got these two bits on the board. So my intention is I'm going to stick this here. So then the USB is going to be over on this side to make it easier to plug the USB in there. And then this cable I'm going to route sort of round and use cable ties and sort of wrap it all up. So let's get this stuck on and hopefully it'll actually stay up. Alright, so we peel these bits off. Now basically with this stuff, once you stick it down, apparently you can't lift it and reposition it, so you have to be very careful about how you position it. That's if, of course, I can get this blue crap off. There we are. So that one's now off. So that's the two of them exposed. So I'm actually going to unplug this so I know that the cable doesn't get in the way. So now I'm going to line the bottom of the unit up here. So I'm going to move it over a bit. And I'm going to stick you just there. Now it says on the diagram, basically you have to hold it and sort of apply light pressure for about 10 seconds or so, but I usually go over what the recommended is, so I'm going to do it for, well, what feels more than 10 seconds anyway. So just going to keep pushing and applying pressure, trying to do even pressure along where I have stuck these. So if you noticed in the last wee clip that I did, I chopped off the feet completely on both sides on the bottom of this unit. So because basically the tape wasn't gonna, they were gonna stop the tape from sticking properly, but I left them along the top. Now I'm hoping this middle bit of tape is actually going to adhere, because I wanted to leave these feet on so it leaves a gap along the back here so the heat can come out. If it does start to overheat, I have got a solution to that problem. I basically have some small fans I got for cooling a hard drive a few years ago. So basically, if it is a case that this starts overheating, I've left room up here so that I'll be able to mount a fan to blow straight down and blow cold air straight into the unit. So hopefully now, when I take my hand away, this isn't just going to fall off the wall. So it is a little bit wobbly, but then I think that's because of the board itself. So it does also say on the unit it takes 24 hours for the adhesive on it to fully cure. So I am now going to leave this unit for 24 hours before I actually use it and start pulling at it or anything. So I'm just gathering up the cable here. I'm going to leave it resting on here. Just tuck that over there. So I'm now going to leave that for 24 hours, and hopefully by then it won't have fallen off.